Hello everybody, and welcome to AB Roadrunners, another edition of AB Roadrunners. We're not doing a small town today. Today we're going to talk about the area up here at Concho. I know I made another video before about living in Concho, but things are starting to change. I'm not too worried about it, and that's all I'm going to say. But you see that flag over there? Let me zoom in a little bit. We got a flag, and it's the 4th of July, and it's got a light on it. We have it every year. It stays year round. We're military people, and we support the troops and all that good stuff, whatever you want to talk about it. But here's my sign. I'm going to expand out. You see the sign right there? I put that in there in 1999. When we first bought the property. Well, something kind of happened. When I took the wife down to the hospital, I hold it right there right now, and we were here for about a month and a half before she got sick. Then I took her to the hospital. I came back, everything was fine. Then I had to do some other things on my container. If you can see up there, I got a container. There's my truck. And I came up, and all of a sudden, all the signs, they're all over the place. I got them all the way across, and somebody had put our property up for sale. So I put the Y sign, the bottom sign, I put it on a few days ago when I went to town to get her oxygen. Now, things are changing up here. A lot of other people coming in. See, I got a marker there. I got a cable sitting. There's the other one. And I know people say, well, you need to do this, you need to do that. Well, when you got a tight budget, it's kind of hard to do too much. So you have to stay within your budget. Now, you can see a property, and you can see the view. There's another one there. That was my bird feeders that I had up there. Well, when I came up here, they stole all those stuff. My bird feeders, even though they were homemade, I have do some hummingbird feeders, which they're good. I bought them at the store, and they took all them. There's the other sign that says, so there's two signs on the entrance going into the property. Okay, that's one driveway there, fire department, because you got to keep it there. There's the other driveway. So they stole everything. Well, I wasn't too happy about it. So they decided, and we're starting to do it. And I'm going to show you a little bit of it. And we'll start putting the fence up. There's flag, there's that. I just ended up putting all brand new stuff that I bought. And that's our fence. And it goes all the way down past the second big tree down there to your right. That's where our property ends. It's 1.1 acres. But I ended up putting some more signs up here. That was another one, the old sign that says no trespassing, stay out. I reused it. But all these people think, you know, it's nice and safe up here, but the neighborhood is changing. A lot of people have left. They started stuff. And when I was told that our property was for sale. Well, when they sent me the second time, all of a sudden, they took the signs down. There's other properties up here for sale. Because people moving in and out, it's not, I'm just standing around while I'm talking. And they do crazy stuff, but they wait, you're not there, and they'll come out and they'll steal the stuff, and it's kind of hard. I did apologize to a neighbor because he had some things that looked like mine and it wasn't his, so I did apologize, and we ended up becoming good friends. Most of the people up here stay by themselves, and so you better think twice when you're going out there. There's a couple of YouTubers, well, they like to go out way off, nobody can see them. Well, guess what? There's people that sit there and they watch, and it's awful funny. You see these people with trailers, and they're still hooked up to trucks. They go up and down the road. Well, I'm in a crossroad. I'm not in the middle of nowhere. You can't see me. I got a little privacy, but not too much. But they'll come down, empty trailers, go either or. Now, why you mean to tell me you're so lazy you can't take one? You can't take the trailer up at all? Take it off, unload it? And well, there's some lazy people around here too, because they and you can't get a job because of this, because of that. Well, I offer people to do it. I offer a guy to do my fencing. You did a little bit, then you quit, and that's it. But I want to show you something right through here. See all this area there, that's kind of blocked in. Well, see, that's my truck, my trailer. I don't care if you see my license plates or not. I'm not worried about it. If somebody wants to stalk me, they can go right ahead. So if you see my trailer like that before, you can stop and say hi. We don't care. We talk to anybody. We don't give a shit. Oh, excuse my language, but we don't care. We're friendly with everybody. To the wife, for medical reasons, we stay within the RV. We don't associate too much. I do, but she don't. But anybody's welcome. Just send us an email if you want to come and stay up here for a day or two. You're welcome. There's a lot of good stuff to see. Like right there, that's another one of our pads. Now between that pad and that pad right there with my RV is that next to the container, it's like 50 feet, 75 feet away. And if you have your front door, it'll be facing that way. Our door's facing that way. There's another neighbor down there. I see him once in a while. But here's the story about it. And I'm going to take a close-up video of it. And I don't care if you sees it or not, because I think he's a subscriber, if you did or not, and I really don't care. This property here is empty. Now you see, let me zoom in there. Alright, that trailer right there, that's the guy that stole my stuff. He's got a greenhouse that he's trying to sell. He's asking too much money for it, for one thing, as far as I'm concerned. He tore all the land up and everything, so I'm just going to call him out. I'm just going to say, hey. So I went over there, and then guess what? Everything that I had that was missing from my property, he took it. His excuse was that he's seen my property for sale, so he decided to take it because he didn't think I was going to, that I sold it. He didn't want the new owners to take the property. Now, if I was buying a property and I had all that stuff on there, I would have called the real estate people and say, I don't want it now. My stuff is stolen unless you replace it. I know they're cheap stuff, they ain't that much. But last year, he burned up his van that he was hauling water with, had a water tank trailer. And he burned it up, and all last summer, for 6 months, I ended up hauling water for him on his trailer. He never paid me for gas. I never asked him for anything. That's what neighbors do. But he did pay for the water, which was like $7. for my half. That's what I'll pay. And I get about 400 gallons of water. But now he left, and he ain't coming back, he says, but I don't know if he is or not, or what he's going to do, but that's the whole story of it. So if you go out there and you live, so you back in there, like some other ones that like to hide, you go back in there, they'll watch you. You might have heard the noise of the trailer going down. You know why? Because it was empty. That's why it's so loud. And he'll come back empty. Sometimes they'll have stuff. Did they buy it or did they steal it? Well, we had somebody got sick out the other day up here, and the sheriff came up, and we was talking to him a little bit, and he said that, and I told him, I said, well, yeah, they've been stealing stuff up here and stealing tanks. And he said, yeah, I know that, we know that. Like, so what the hell you want me to do about it? Well, I said, well, since you know about it, so you might want to know this. If I get somebody stealing stuff with me again, I got a big-ass Ford truck. And I go after him with that truck. I don't care what he's driving. He's going to be kissing that truck. And I said, then we'll talk about it, because I got it on video that you told me, yeah, you already know about it. I said, just like you got your video camera, I got my video camera right there. There's my damn truck. It's a truck. It's a piece of scrap iron as far as I'm concerned. I mean, I've wrecked so many cars racing, so it ain't no big deal. But I don't need to get violent. I'm not threatening anybody or anything. But sometimes you got to tell them to understand. I know he's doing his job, and I don't know there ain't that many police officers around. But his attitude's the one that did this. I know it sounds like a rant video, and I apologize for it. The wife might cut some of it off. It's up to her. But, you know, I was trying to help everybody. I never asked for anything. And then when they turn around and does that, and especially that guy after I helped him, there's another place down there. We used to be a clubhouse for some people, RVers that used to hang around up here. They got so old they're not coming up anymore, and somebody went in there and stole everything. I don't know why in the heck this camera's coming out. There you go. I had it zoomed in, I'm sorry. I had it zoomed in too much. But anyway, that's a whole lot of his stuff there. I don't know, maybe he took it himself. It was empty when I got here. I just heard that somebody took the windows and doors out of the clubhouse. But if you were talking about buying property in Apache County, yes, it is cheap. Taxes are low. But your neighborhood can change like in the city. 1 minute it's a great neighborhood, next minute it's a bad neighborhood. You never know what's going on. So I'll thank you for watching, and I apologize for all the ranting and stuff that I did. And we'll see you down the road. We're going to be leaving in about 3 weeks or so. And I got some other neighbors up here. They're going to keep an eye on the property. And I gave them the phone number to call me. I can be right up here. If somebody's stealing stuff from me, I can be up here in an hour and a half. I don't care. I'll do 120 miles an hour. But everybody's going to be watching. I got 3 people that are going to be watching it. People walking around. People are always driving by to see anything out normal here. And I'll finish the whole place up. So nice talking to you, and we'll see you down the road. Goodbye.